The Ron G Morning Show, every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. only on WSAN Radio, the soul of America. And we do. We try our best to make your day. If we don't, tough luck. That's just how it is. Wake up and smell the coffee. Listen to the DJ here on WSAN Radio. Man, we just on the road this morning. Man, I'm having fun this morning. I don't know about you. We didn't get those thunderstorms that said we're going to get. We got the rain though, but not much. But it happened. I got up at 5 o'clock and I got Miss Penny Owens right here. You know, I got up at 5. The first thing I did this morning was cut the oven on. It wasn't because it was hot outside, or cold outside, because I wanted some cinnamon rolls.
So you was in a mood.
So I made some cinnamon rolls this morning, put on a pot of coffee, stumbled back in the office, got everything ready, and I was good to go by 6:30 and had my first cinnamon roll at 6:41. So I was just up and just ready this morning. I get like that. I remember one time I got up, I made like 3 dozen cherry oatmeal cookies, cherries, raisin oatmeal cookies. You know, and since my wife been at home bugging me, I told her she ain't go back to work because she retired and she's in my space. So, but it's all good. But anyway, good morning, young lady, and how you doing? So look at you all bright and early this morning. Is this too early for you?
No, this isn't the start of the day.
Okay, because I'm up at 5 and
I was
I
about to
just
say, we understand. Yes, no, this isn't the start of the day. And good morning.
good morning.
It's almost some sweets. And I wanted to say, speak for yourself. Talk about we didn't get no storms. About 3 o'clock this morning over this piece, it sounded like I was in the middle of a F2 storm, tornado outside. It was raining hard for a nice little while. So you might not have got that much, but we did on this side of town.
We probably got it earlier when I got up at 5. It was raining by. Girl, I went to bed last night. I was tired. And you know, if it was severe enough storm and all that, so I got up, but not this
I'm
time.
about to say around 3, it was
Yeah.
tripping outside.
Well, I tell you what, sometimes weather like this, when it happens, I don't know why, but people say it's good sleeping weather.
The sounds, and there's no reason to go outside and play because it's doing that.
Yeah, go outside and play with lightning bolts or something. I don't know.
If that's
It's
what you
one of
want to
those
do,
things.
you go ahead. I'm going to stay.
Okay, so you up
How
this
you doing?
morning, and I was telling everybody that you up to no good,
I'm
but
up to
but
plenty good.
I
Don't
was
be
gonna say
causing
that.
rumors. Don't be starting no rumors. Plenty good.
Don't start no rumors.
Don't be starting no rumors.
You know how they get started? Start about jealous people because they get mad. What? Never mind. Let me stop. I may have to find that song and play it. So,
No. This morning, yes, I came on not to stir up any trouble, but to definitely switch places with one of our beloved supporters of the community. Yeah, I just wanted to switch places with you today because you have an event coming up, and I wanted to do not necessarily a reintroduction, but an introduction of Mr. Ron Gordon for those who don't know you or what you do or how important you are to this community. So I wanted to switch places with you today. You're always supporting people and you're always asking questions and getting them to speak about themselves. But how often does that get to happen for you? So I wanted to do that to you today.
this is gonna be good.
So ta-da, it's nothing bad.
Okay.
So, are you going to cooperate or do I need to hold you by your ankles?
A little bit of both.
You know how you try to leave and your grandbaby try to grab onto you like, don't.
Yes.
No running. Yes. There's no running.
Okay, I will behave myself to the best of my ability.
That's all we can ask for.
Okay.
Everyone who knows, that they know. Okay. Well, yes. So, Ron, for those who may not know exactly what your full story is, can you share with everyone how WSAN Radio began and what inspired you to create this platform for the community?
Actually, that's a good question because there's one young lady named Cynthia. We're doing Chicago stepping classes, and I was listening to the radio. I said, "Did you hear that? They played that song about 5 minutes ago." They keep on saying, "I'm gonna start my own radio station." Cindy looked at me, really? I said, "Yeah, I'll go ahead and start my own radio station just to have some fun," and I did. It came out of that. Then it was this another young lady. She got a baked potato. Oh, how come I can't remember who she is? She gonna beat me up. But we were talking and we came up with Lounge 59 because at that time I was 59 years old. So
Okay.
we came up with that Lounge 59 and I said Lounge 59. So when I first launched it, I had 10 listeners. And I said, wow, somebody actually liked the music that I'm playing.
Mm.
Then it increased to 20. Then it increased to 50. Then 100. And just, it kept on growing and growing. So as the years went by, about 5 years ago, I decided to rebrand Lounge 59 and name it WSAN Radio. And that was one of the best moves I could have made because that put us on the map. Um, and when that put us on the map, then at the time my mom was sick, and so and then I started interviewing. Didn't think I had it in me. I just started just grabbing anybody, everybody. You want to interview? Yeah, come on the radio. So we interview. I was out looking for people to put on the station, and so one thing led to another. Then finally, I got some people on, and I had over one time 700 people who viewed one interview I did, and I said, "Oh, this is something new."
Really?
And so I went from doing that, and when I started interviewing, at that time later on, my mom had passed away, and she had always done helped out the community. Matter of fact, she was the executive director of Lake County Community Action in Waukegan, Illinois.
Wow.
And she was always out there giving, helping people out, helping them out with their rent and whatever they needed, clothing and stuff. So I looked up and said, I could do that. Start supporting the community, doing things for the community. So one thing led to another, and I was out there all the time. I was chasing what was going on out there. I was trying to find out what's going on out there, trying to get resources, just trying to get everybody together as one. So as time went by, it gradually started snowballing, and people were starting to call me, asking me, where can I do this? What can I do for that? And I would tell them where to go to because I interview enough people with resources that, it was just being to happen. And so where we at today is, Penny, I really can't say, but God have blessed me with the ability to reach out to people, to be with the community and do things for the community. Because right now, WSN Radio is out there in Cibolo, Schertz, Seguin, New Braunfels, Lockhart, Luling, to name a few cities, Alamo Heights, and Converse. And, I'm out there doing events for these cities, just going out there. Matter of fact, I got something with Cibolo coming up I did last year, was their car show. And they got a hold of me and asked me, well, I'll do it again this year. I said, absolutely. So it isn't, I always say it's not about me. It has never been about me. It's about the community and how I can reach the community and get involved and let everybody know what's going on. I hope that answered your question.
Oh, you did more than answer my question. You actually bled into my second question, and I love it. But I want to still ask it just in case it triggers any direct events that you have given. And that is, over the past 12 years, what are some of the most meaningful ways that WSAN has been able to serve and uplift San Antonio community directly?
Oh, my best one is with um Christmas time.
Mhm.
I have Christmas where toy drives. I have worked with the city council in District 2. I have worked with oh, she gonna kill me. I can't think of anybody to come to me. I worked with this one outfit. They give away toys. Matter of fact, the best thing that happened is when, well, I hate to say the best thing, but what happened was that Uvalde shooting down at the school. And so this organization gave Christmas in July. And they went down there, all the toys they had saved up for Christmas, they brought it down there. And they gave all those toys away free. They cooked. They did everything. If I want to talk about anything, that was the one that really touched my heart, and how the community gives back. And when that happened, it was Terrell, and I got to remember his wife name, Dickens. And they did that. And but what happened after that is they were completely out of toys for the upcoming Christmas. They gave everything away in July. But with the grace of God, they turned around and got them toys back twofold. They was able to do toys for Christmas during Christmas time here in San Antonio. If that would be
Awesome.
one thing I could pinpoint, it would be that right there. Mr. and Mrs. Dickens went all out and did that year for Uvalde and San Antonio.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that, because those are the stories you don't necessarily see on the news, not the local
Hmm.
media or the national news. It gets surpassed by something negative or just a random commercial. So thank you for sharing that with us, because we do need to hear that. And we do need to know names and who in our community is doing that. And you are the best person to ask, because you travel and do so many events. We just think, as a radio host, that you're in the studio, and that's not true for you. You are in these streets regularly. You go to different locations, like you are mobile. You are not just in the studio, not actually interacting with the community. That's completely different. Now, with WSAN, now you've supported many local businesses and leaders in different organizations. Why do you believe that community-based media platforms like WSAN are so important to have today?
For getting the word out about anything. It doesn't matter what it is, because I was just speaking about that on my radio show. Well, I'm still on my radio show.
Yes.
I
It,
was
it just
speak.
feels a little different. This is still
Yeah,
us.
yeah. To tell everybody was like, this is spring break, and
Okay.
everybody travel all over the country to go for spring break. But have you traveled in your own town? There are things here in this city that people have not seen, and they
Mhm.
need to go out and see this. We got entrepreneurs out there. We got restaurants out there. We got outlets all over San Antonio. But the problem is nobody hears about it until it's too late. And that's what I'm here for, to make sure I get it out there. If anybody know, every morning I get up, I start running things on my comment section of WSN Radio when I'm live, flyers or what's going on. They can click on it and go to their site and see what's going on and what time it starts. So the whole thing is to me to let everybody, inform everybody as much as I get in, to let them know what's happening in this city, because San Antonio is the seventh largest city in the United States, and we have so much talent here that's untapped, so much that it needs to be tapped. Now, I'm not talking about just singing talent. I'm talking, we got artists here, we got poets here, we got entrepreneurs starting their business. We got a lot of stuff here for everybody if they get out and go and venture it. But the problem is, I had this conversation about 3 weeks ago with somebody. Said, how can we get the word out? And I said, we got to go back to grassroots. And that's what I'm doing. I'm going out to events, finding out what's going on so I can pass it along. But I need help from
Yes.
everybody
Keep
else.
talking.
If they got something going on, please give it to me so I can share it with everybody, because we got a lot of secrets here in San Antonio that
Mhm.
nobody knows about. I'm going to a meeting today at 11 o'clock at Prairie View A&M Agriculture. They got something going on Sherman Street I didn't know even existed.
Wow.
If you want to start a garden, you get a hold of somebody there. Not only they come out there, they come out survey your property and where they're gonna put the garden at, where you want to raise one in the ground. They'll do it and plant it and do everything, and get this keyword, Penny, for free.
Wow.
So
Wow.
those are
See,
some things that I'm excited about doing things.
Thank you. See, and we need that. We need that. We don't have access to it. And who better to promote you and your community than you, the community? So thank you so much. That is, we just don't know. We have no clue what we are sitting on and what we're ignoring.
Yes.
Now, this one is more about you. So I don't know how comfortable you're going to be to ask. You might be ready. You might be ready.
All right.
Now, right now, okay, you are currently raising funds to upgrade the station's equipment
Yes.
because you are expanding. Is this true or is that a rumor? Are you planning to expand, sir?
Yes, I am planning to expand.
Okay.
Yes.
So, can you explain what those upgrades will allow WSAN to do? And what is it that it's going to expand you to do that you can't do right now or that's limited? Can you just kind of give us some background in what it is that you're raising funds for this expansion of yours?
Well, one is equipment. I've been using equipment now for 12 years. I'm robbing Paul and paying Peter. I got to move equipment out the radio station out to do certain events. And I want to stop that. I want to go ahead and get equipment for going out doing live remotes. One thing that I want to do is step my game up. And what I mean by that is I want to get some more software and everything that I could do intros that I could start doing video commercials instead of commercials right here. So if I'm doing a live show right now, it could be a recorded commercial coming on, the video of that business commercial coming on. And that software is not cheap. So I want to get things like that. I want to upgrade my cameras because right now the cameras I have right now, I told somebody the other day, I'm not going to lie to you. They're working fine, but my HDMI port went out on one of them. And the other one is going out. And anybody know about the cameras? I got a switcher station. I moved from one camera to another. Well, I'm unable to do that if I don't have the HDMI ports working on the camera. So that's one thing I want to get. I want to get lapel mics so we don't have our handheld mic where it be lapel on there and ready to go. It's just, and then growing, I am no, I will be getting a building soon. I've been talking about this for a couple of years, but I feel it coming right now. And that's one reason I want to expand because I'm going to bring guests into the studio. I want to make the studio there available for people to record their podcasts there. I want to do things for the community to get out there that they have a station that they can support and that they can rely on getting out there doing things. If anybody know, I have been busy. Whew,
Yeah.
I would say the past year
This is a new word.
I had did 3 events in one day, and that's a toll on me. So I want to expand so I can get some help, get some. I'm looking towards the youth. Believe it or not, I want the youth involved. I want to pass this along to the youth so they know how to connect to their community and stuff. So I'm looking I'll be looking for help down the line once we get a building to bring the youth in and start doing things. I already started that role for the youth because I got Kiana. Did I say her name right?
Yes, you said it right.
Yeah. She is 26 years old, graduated with marketing degree. She's aboard right now. And if it wasn't for her, I'll still be asking for $1,000 for a fundraiser. She said, "Nope, Ron, step your game up. You say all the stuff you need. We're gonna ask for 10,000." So that's where we're at with that right there.
And thank you, Kiana.
We're asking for $10,000 so we could get this equipment, so we could get things going, get the ball rolling. I ran across somebody 3 weeks ago, and they asked me what I did. He said, "Have you ever wrote grants for us?" Yeah, I did, but nothing happened. Well, I'm gonna help you out. So I got some help in that department coming. So it's a lot of things. Have you ever felt that you're about ready to? It's just everything's
It's like
just
you're on the
in
cusp.
tight. Yeah, you want to just it's ready to blow up, and for you to get your place, get everything in place. I feel like that right now, and
You feel that change is here. Look,
yeah,
something's happening.
and
Something's
and,
happening.
and I need that change. I need a community to support. You know, I need everybody's support out there because you know what? I tell everybody this is not my station. God just placed me here just to be here. The station is community. Community dictates what we should have on this station. It doesn't dictate what I want, it's what you want.
See, you went right into that last question. You sure did. Because I was going to say, for those listening who have already benefited from WSAN in some way, whether it is sharing their posts and their advertisements, actually showing up and supporting them, buying and purchasing their products, and just word of mouth, just spreading that word. What message would you like to share about? Well, just share with them about why it's so important. And you really just started that already. Why is it so important to support WSAN right now? Like, why does it truly, truly matter?
It matters because it's their station. It matters because we need to get the information out there. It matters because I'm getting resources that everybody needs. We helped out two people already, and Penny knows about this, that we helped them out, and they came out to me. I knew exactly who to go to, and I went to that person. See, that's what we're talking about. We got resources out here that nobody knows about. And what really matters if the community comes to me and let me know what they need and what they want. Now, I can't give you everything. I would love to,
We're
but
working
if,
on it.
yeah, but if I don't have the answer, I will get the answer for you. That's how I operate. A matter of fact, I got this young man that wants to come to town. His name is Bobby Wilson. His daddy is Jackie Wilson. Lonely Teardrop, Jackie Wilson. Somebody by the name of Eric Smith reached out to me and asked Ron, I'm trying to get Bobby Wilson out here. So I listened to some of his music and all that stuff. I went around talking to promoters, that promoter, and haven't heard back from anybody. But I was at a meeting 2 Mondays ago, and I was telling about that. Lady D jumped up and said, I think we could bring him here. I think I can help him out. I said, okay. So that's what I'm talking about when community comes together. I'm just talking, saying this is what I need, and somebody says I can help you out.
See?
So, and that's what it's all about. Community is all about that. And Penny, I'm gonna touch on another thing. We got so many local good artists right here in San Antonio.
Yes.
I put out all the time. I support our independent artists. And so if you have any music, any poems, reach out to me. I had this one lady by the name of Love Lade. She sent me a song that was R&B, and it was a damn good song. So she's going to be end up in our rotation. I'm going to feature her probably tomorrow. Her song tomorrow, I'll have it on there. So those are things I like seeing, our independent artists coming out and sharing their music with me. Then I can share it with everybody else.
Look, and we appreciate you. We appreciate you. Just, a lot of times we don't feel good if you don't think you can handle your business by yourself, or you don't think that you have enough. You don't feel adequate. You just like, what's going on? I'm not going to share this. And it's like, no, just be honest. There's help, true help, when you're honest and not necessarily vulnerable. It's like, no, you're just saying what's going on. It's facts. Emotion free. It's just facts. This is what I need. This is what I need to be to the next level. This is what it looks like with reaching out or expanding what it is that I'm doing. And there's nothing wrong with that. So I'm glad that you were able to say out loud what they may not have been able to say. Mr. Jackie Brown's son, well, he would just, what he can't say for himself. He doesn't know this area, but you do.
Yeah.
You have no clue who knows who.
Exactly.
What resources they have access to. So sometimes just speaking out loud what it is that you need, whatever your truth is in that moment, that's all you need to do. God will take care of the rest.
You know what? I'm going to jump in on something because now I'm not going to switch the tables, but I'm going to tell you something. I was at the YMCA over there at Mays, and I was doing something for Joe Webb Day. I was out there. So here comes this lady. She comes walking up behind me, and she said, I got a proposal for you. I looked at her and I said, who are you? And it was Penny. She said, I got something going on, and God told me I need to bring you in. So I said, okay. As she was talking, and get this, I was DJing, and I was talking to Penny at the same time. Didn't miss a beat.
No, he didn't. No, you
and,
didn't.
and we
You ain't
were
repeating
talking.
out one song. Like,
And we
you
were
didn't sound right.
talking, and she was telling me things. And the more she was talking, the more I said, "Oh, okay, okay." I said we could talk about it. So I went home. I was looking for something and ran across an interview I did on Penny almost a year ago on that day. It was at the event center.
In Katie Hawk.
Yeah, Kitty Hawk. Yeah, it
Kitty
was
Hawk,
there.
yes.
I was doing a deal for Nicole. Nicole had something going on over there, and I
Yeah, the
did an
mind,
interview.
body, and wellness
Yep.
conference. Yeah.
And I remember I said, I pulled her in for the, then I said, yeah, I know who you are. I interviewed you about a year ago. And so, and see, that's how God is good. You knew people, but then he has a way of drawing y'all together. And it's a joke I always tell Penny. I tell everybody else, Penny was stalking me. That's
That's
what
what
I
I
tell
told you
her.
about those rumors. Play
That's
them
what I
rumors.
tell her, and she just look at me like, and when I tell her about it, they look at Penny, look at me, and say, "Ron, you know you're lying." I say, "I know I am, but my story sounds better."
No, you never know how things are going to happen. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Because who knew during that time period and that interview and for that event that all that has happened now was
Mm-hmm.
going to happen. No one knew. Only God knew. There you go. God knew what was going on. So it's like
Yes.
sometimes you have to make sure you just trust him and be obedient. Like those things that come into your heart that you just can't not think about, pay
Right.
attention to them. Like stop trying to ignore them. Pay attention to them. And you'll be surprised because even when I came and talked to you that day, I had no clue how you was going to receive me. I was still a stranger, right? I didn't know, but I knew what I had dreamt about. I knew what I had prayed about. And I knew that as long as I had still kept asking God, like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Your name kept popping up. It stayed there this whole time. And I'm like, okay, that's the confirmation that I need. Like, it's still there. I'm supposed to talk to him. And it's funny because I was going to that event because I went to God's property. I went to the church and they told me about the event. So when I went, I was like, hey, he's right there. Oh yeah, I've been looking for you. But of course, if you say that out of the blue, I've been looking for you. Yes, it does. It sounds a little stalkerish. I can see that.
And that's
I
what
can
she
see
said. That's her exact words. She said, "I was looking for you, like I did something wrong."
I wish I could replay your face. Like, what? Like, I will not speak. I'm not agreeing to anything. Who sent you? Like, that's how you were looking at me.
And then,
Who sent you?
and then on top of that, let's put this in together real good. Her husband was right there. And I'm talking about, I've been looking for you. I'm looking around saying, oh, did I do anything I had no business doing or what? You don't know what goes through your mind. Somebody comes to you, especially a woman comes to you, I've been looking for you. I'm go, oh, shoot, really?
Sorry, I didn't mean to say it from my chest.
Yeah,
I had to speak over the radio. You was working and the music was
yeah,
pumping. So
yeah, okay. All right, I'll let you slide on that one. So that's
but
a
no,
story.
I
That's a story
appreciate it.
by itself.
I appreciate it. Look, between what you're doing at WSAN, what I'm building with Pension Pennies, I'm definitely telling everybody everything that you were talking about with the sense of community and sharing this knowledge with each other. Look, if you don't hear no one nowhere else, community is going to be the new currency. Okay. Period. Period. Like that is where you're going to receive everything that you need moving forward. Like there's a lot going on. There's a lot going
Yeah.
on. So community will be the new currency. You can act like you didn't hear it. I just told you. So he just told you why. He told you the benefits. And with that, everyone, we invite you out. What exactly was it? March 15th to Chicago Bites,
Yes.
3 to 6 p.m.
Yes.
Show up and show out. Tell a friend, bring a homie, bring your kids, tell them to bring their lunch money. Just they'll come back to you. Gotta take care of it. They're gonna eat. Just tell them to bring it so that we can show some support for Mr. Ronald Gordon with WSAN Radio. It is time that we make sure that we show him that we appreciate you. Okay, we appreciate you leading by example. We appreciate you showing up and being consistent all this time. And we are here to say thank you. Thank you.
You're so welcome, and I appreciate you coming on the show. I appreciate everything that you're doing for the community too, because we're gonna have another show about what Pension Pennies is doing for the community, because we're on the same wavelength, and we want the same thing that everybody wants in San Antonio, to be part of the community, to share resources, to share stories, and Pension Penny's got some things coming up that I'm not gonna let y'all know about it, but we'll bring her back on down the line so she could tell you exactly what's going on.
Appreciate you. So thank you for letting me bogart your radio show this morning. Like,
Oh, no
surprise,
problem.
this is
No,
about you.
no problem.
I appreciate you again. Thank you. Thank you for everything. Everyone just show up. Chicago Bite, the 12th annual fundraiser. Let's get this man expanded, y'all. Let's get him what he needs.
All righty. All right. Thank you, Penny.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for tuning in to WSAN Radio. Catch us on our YouTube channel, WSAN Radio SA. Subscribe to our channel and hit that notification button.